Hi. In this video we will tell you about James Bond girls in the 1964 film, Goldfinger. Nadja Regin as Bonita. Nadja Nadja Regin, commonly known by her stage name Nadja Regin, was a Serbian actress, writer and publisher, performing in Yugoslav films from 1949. She developed an international career in the 1950s, appearing in the 1960s in such British television series like Danger Man, May Gray, The Benny Hill Show and The Saint. Regin is among the few actresses to have appeared in 2 James Bond movies. In From Russia with Love she played the mistress of Karim Bey, played by Pedro Armendariz. In Goldfinger she played Mexican belly dancer Bonita, a smaller appearance in the pre-credit sequence. Regin herself suspected that they called her to appear in Goldfinger as a compensation for not having more scenes in From Russia with Love. Margaret Nolan as Dink. Margaret Nolan was an English actress, visual artist and glamour model. Margaret Nolan began her career as a model. As her glamour modeling career took off, she was briefly known as Vicky Kennedy in the early 1960s. Nolan reverted to her birth name as soon as she began to find acting roles, appearing in numerous television shows, theater productions and films. She appeared in Goldfinger, A Hard Day's Night and 6 Carry-On films, and also regularly appeared on screen from the 1960s to the 1980s. Nolan played the role of Dink, Bond's masseuse, in the James Bond film Goldfinger. She was also painted gold and wore a gold bikini for Robert Brownjohn's title sequence, advertisements and soundtrack cover. This led to photographs in Playboy magazine's James Bond's Girls edition of November 1965. Shirley Eaton as Jill Masterson. Shirley Jean Eaton is an English former actress and singer. All through the 1950s, Eaton was a singing star, both on the stage and on television, as well as appearing in many films. Eaton participated in the British heat of the 1957 Eurovision Song Contest. Eaton achieved the most recognition for her performance as Jill Masterson in the 1964 James Bond film Goldfinger. She appeared on the cover of Life magazine in her gold-painted persona. Her character's death, being painted head to toe in gold paint and suffering skin suffocation, led to an urban myth that Eaton had died during filming. She appeared in a 2003 episode of the series Mythbusters to dispel the rumor. Preferring to devote herself to bringing up a family, she retired from acting in 1969. Eaton came out of retirement in 1999 to release her autobiography titled Golden Girl, which was a bestseller, and has released 3 more books throughout the 2000s. Tania Mallet as Tilly Masterson. Tania Mallet was an English actress and model. Mallet worked as a model before becoming an actress, appearing 4 times on the cover of the British edition of Vogue between 1961 and 1964. She also played a model in Michael Winner's short film Girls, 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 released in 1961. Mallet reportedly auditioned for the part of Tatiana Romanova in From Russia with Love, 1963. Although half Russian, she was unsuccessful due to her English accent. According to Mallet, she was given the part of a Bond girl, Tilly Masterson in Goldfinger, when someone sent a photo of her wearing a bikini to producer Albert Broccoli. Despite the film's commercial and critical success, Goldfinger was Mallet's only major film role. Cast as the revenge-seeking sister of the murdered Jill Masterson, Shirley Eaton, her own character was killed by the steel-rimmed hat of Goldfinger's henchman Oddjob. Honor Blackman as Miss Galore. Honor Blackman was an English actress and singer. During the 1960s, Blackman practiced judo at the Beauties dojo. This helped her prepare for her roles as Kathy Gale in The Avengers and Miss Galore in Goldfinger. Albert Broccoli said Blackman was cast opposite Sean Connery in the Bond film on the basis of her success in the British television series The Avengers. He knew that most American audiences would not have seen the program. Broccoli said, "The Brits would love her because they knew her as Mrs. Gale. The Yanks would like her because she was so good, it was a perfect combination." She played Hera in Jason and the Argonauts, 1963, which featured stop-motion animation by Ray Harryhausen. She had roles in the films Bridget Jones's Diary, 2001, and Jack Brown and the Curse of the Crown, also 2001. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You can also vote for girls.